Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Ark here. And we're gonna be playing some more Final Fantasy. Because reasons. But no. Alright. Okay, so this episode we're gonna be talking about the corridors of repetitivity. No, like, it is widely known about the dynamic of the fact that this is basically a corridor game. Like, it's an RPG that's a corridor game, and that's never cool. To which I have to agree, but also slightly based off the fact that I never even noticed it until like everyone else started talking about it, and then I was like, huh, I did basically go through a corridor like 99% of the game. I mean, there is a part in the game where you get to pulse, and you don't have to, fuck, we're about to die. 1 second, in this explanation, I have to give us potions because I'm pointless. But what you call it? And you get the pulse. It's that point is like free range. Like, you don't have to worry about anything. You can basically do whatever you want. The problem comes in that you don't get the pulse until like way later in the game. Like, way later. Like, super later. I don't know why I went there. You don't get there till way later. And it's kind of defeats the purpose to have an open world kind of sandbox. No, we're just gonna... That's not what I meant to do. But, I thought you said we were going this way. Oh, okay. Oh, look at all these awful camera angles because I can't do this properly. No, but I mean, as a general rule, like, if you're gonna do corridors, stick to corridor. If you're gonna do free range, stick to free range. This one kind of flitted in between the two for a certain amount of time, and it was like, no, it's not cool.
This is not our lucky day.
Deportees, are we? Weapons down. I'd hate for this to turn ugly.
Turn ugly?
He wants to kill us without a fight.
Time's up!
Do know that in the time it was right there, this would not have been a thing. But yes, this game is basically one big corridor, and a lot of people have complained about that. To which I reply, I can understand why. Like, Final Fantasy has always promoted a free-range world sort of thing, and changing the formula up like that, they had to have known that we're going to get some flack about that. It's not a bad system, though. Especially given Final Fantasy's tendency to be really bad on telling you where to go next. But what I love is that so many people got onto Final Fantasy XII, the one before this, about being too open world. They were like, there was too much freedom. Like, if they ran into the wrong place, they'd end up with monsters that they couldn't fight and they didn't even know it, and they'd end up dying.
What's your angle? What? Classified military info? Huh? What's the matter? You quit, didn't you? Did you think I'm gonna go out there and just tell everybody your secrets?
Huh? My angle. I'm after the Fal'Cie. Still happy you tagged along.
Didn't have a choice.
I'm sorry, I just love Saz. He's such a fun character with such a deep deep, connected storyline that like is so relatable. I think Saz is the best character out of this entire series. I don't care what anyone says. On the flip side, there's literally the worst character of this entire series. In the first game and in the second game, I really, really hate this guy so much. Gods, I hate this guy so much. Gods of mercy and merciful Jesus, I hate this guy. Really, I do. If Saz is my favorite,
migration, more like extermination.
Huge. You stay here.
So sorry. I didn't mean to.
These people need heroes.
Snow is my least favorite in this entire frigging series. Gods of mercy, I hate him. I hate him, I hate him, I hate him.
You got it? Got it. What's our motto?
The army's no match for Nora.
Attaboy.
I hate Snow so much. He's an awful character in my opinion. I cannot stand him. He's just like he's not that he's badly written or anything. He's a well-written character. But I swear everything about his character I can't stand, which is weird for me because I'm usually totally into the arrogant kind of showboaty types. Like I kind of tend to like those characters because they tend to be very fun. But Snow takes it to a point of being not even reckless, but just downright stupid. There was a point to what I was saying though, and that was getting back on track. I'm sorry I got derailed by Snow's presence. Ugh. But yes, a lot of people gave this game a lot of flack, but they gave 12 a lot of flack for being too open world, and they gave 10 a lot of flack. They didn't give 10 a lot of flack for being basically the same game. 10 is basically also a corridor game. It says you have to go in this direction. You have to go down here through this direction. You gotta go here, and it doesn't let you to be open world until after you've been everywhere. Like, my thing is, 10 did the same thing, not as heavily, but it did the same thing, but nobody batted an eye. A lot of people called it the most innovative game. And yet, come 3 games later,
This is crazy.
Then take a nap.
and suddenly this design is no longer favorable?
Sure. And when we're taking a dirt nap, you can save them all.
No, that's even worse.
No dirt naps today. We're all in this together. Our enemy's the Cocoon Sanctum, or dreaded SciComm, no less.
What's to dread? SciComm's nothing but a whole bunch of bluster and bullying. They've got nothing on Nora.
Well, we are the heroes after all.
Let's prove it!
Yeah!
Sanctum's gonna pay for this.
Nothing to worry about.
There was a point I was trying to make with this, and I can't remember where I was going with it. But the point being, yeah. But this isn't the first. It's the first time this has happened in a game or happened in Final Fantasy, and it's not. But a lot of people give it tons of crap because it just did. And there's a lot of innovative things going for it. Like when it eventually gets here, I will talk about the full battle system and how amazing this is. This battle system is amazing. It is, and I love it, and it's just awesome. And we'll have to wait, of course, till we get to the friggin' what you call it? The
More. There are soldiers everywhere.
Yo, boss, what's the plan? Charge in, guns blazing?
Hey, that's not a plan. Real heroes don't need plans.
See? That kind of reckless, awful-headed thinking. Real heroes don't need plans. Do not make excuses just because you're too dumb to think of a plan. You're getting everyone killed. It's that kind of nonsensical thinking that I truly hate about Snow. You know what? I've got a little time left over before we have to get out of here. I will just note, Snow is awful. He's a terrible character. I can't stand him. You know what? I'm going to get more into Snow's character on the next video because he's just awful. He's just awful. Like, I tend not to care for him this entire game. Oh god, he's so awful. He's literally awful. I can't think of a character I hate more than Snow. Oh, I jumped over that thing, so there really isn't a... Okay. Alright, well guys, that's all for this episode. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and if you want to see more. Comments down below if I got something wrong, or if you want to say your piece. I'm totally up to talking to you guys about that. But otherwise, y'all have a good day. Ark out. Bye-bye.